episodes for my show, and in this last season, 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right? So then I went in the corner, and then I was looking at the wall, and I was like, come on, devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right? I had nightmares for a month. So it does come
to it or
after. Like I had nightmares every day. Like I felt that energy.
Oh, interesting.
And I had to pray and do all this stuff to like get rid of it. And you call your mom up and you're like, bring me back to life. And that stuff is real.
Now let me ask you something.
Sometime we do 10 episodes.
Shalom. This is Asarba Sarala, our last day in camp. And first and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Kal, Allah, Amla, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Harakar Kodash Ma'amoth. Also, dumbest of the elders and apostles of GMS, and dumb honors to my elder as well, Ahar Masharala. Peace and blessing in 1/3, and salutations to those for elect. This lesson is finna go on I think whatever his name is, I'm not even gonna say it, but clearly, well, of course, the show being about him extorting his own people, robbing, killing, whatever, all that, just like any other gangster movie, in the same way, and ultimately that's real life. That's the life of Jake wanting to be a criminal and a hood rat, be a delinquent and think and have glory in it, and of course love and money. Of course, they'll rob an old lady, steal from car, breaking the cars and steal cars. Sell crack to their own people, or be a whoremonger. They'll do that for money. That's all for money, for the love of money. And of course a lot of other things. But this lesson is finna go on to abhor that which is evil. To of course cleave onto which that is good. That's what the lesson is to abhor evil. And love good. Well, mostly to abhor evil, because that's what this is, going on in him, trying to invoke demons, and praying to Satan, for his role, because he felt like it wasn't wicked enough. And that's crazy. Like think about the psychology of that. He felt not wicked enough to say a line in his show, so he invoked Satan to give him wicked powers or whatever, and so he can say the line more wicked. That's what Jake is doing across America, and of course across the four winds, to be wicked and extort your own people, kill your own brothers and sisters, and steal from your own brothers and sisters. And being a dark, a dark creature, trying to be a child of the dark, like Esau is naturally is, and heathens naturally is. When you're a child of light, that's what you're gonna have from 2/3 of our people, Jake. But of course, go to the scripture. You got to abhor. You got to abhor evil. Not invoke demons and devils, man, because you don't even a lot of people don't know this, but they be by a demon or a devil for most of their days. Look, they was delivered by a devil, a doctor, or who knows, they could have been delivered by Jake. But of course Esau being the so-called white man, and them being the physical counterpart of Satan. So hey, you that's a devil right there. Invoke him. He'll probably give you some money or whatever, but you gotta do something wicked for it. But ultimately you shouldn't do that. The Lord don't want you to do something wicked for money or for anything. Not even if it give you powers or anything. You shouldn't want it, because ultimately you should want to wait for it, die for it, in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Is Romans chapter 12, verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Don't abhor that which is evil. Cleave that which is good. So you're supposed to cleave unto good. Ultimately, in the name of Yahweh Shem outside, and in the spirit therein. And within that you supposed to hate wickedness. That's what the word abhor mean. You supposed to hate wickedness at the end of the day, because you have two people that's wicked. You got heathens that's naturally wicked. We can't hate. You can't hate our people. We can't hate the heathens, because that's what they're made to do, and they all have an appointed end. That's the lot. So you supposed to just hate wickedness at the end of the day and try to expel it from any place that it is with the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shem outside. And you got addicts out here praying to demons, praying to devils for the love of money, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that real quick. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. That's all money really gives you at the end of the day. Sorrows, death, and it pushes pestilence, especially this fiat currency, man. He invoked the devil for money that don't mean nothing to the Lord. That don't mean nothing. It shouldn't mean nothing to anybody. It's doodle. It's toilet paper, man. That's all you can do with it. That's the best thing to do with it, man. But you got Esau, and being wicked, being the physical counterpart of Satan, pushing the love of money, the pushing that money will give you a whole bunch of stuff, and most people know that money can't buy you happiness, but the first thing they'll do anything for money, Some people know that money can't give you everything, but in their mind, that's their whole foundation, There's not anything else other than money, They don't see this society not being here, They don't see money not being here, but that ultimately what's finna happen. Money, the fiat currency is finna be wiped out. They finna switch to a monetary digital currency, a new one. Ultimately the MOTB. They not finna have their house and their cars or anything no more. They finna switch to the sea here, man. They finna have all that. So that's what our people are soon to see. They not finna have that money in their banks no more. They finna switch the whole thing, man. And our people don't even see that. Our people do not see that happening. They rather believe that this system, that this world gonna go on forever, just like Esau. Just like Esau, they rather like that they call lands after their names, and that the kings will never be destroyed. That's the same thing that Jake think. Because Jake trying to be on the left hand side, just like Esau, man. But they choosing light, but they want to act like they want to be wicked like Esau. That's why they invoke demons and devils, man. You supposed to abhor wickedness and evil, not try to follow it like your shepherd. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and in the evil way. And the forward mouth do I hate. So of course, you're supposed to hate evil, man. To abhor it, man. And you're supposed to hate anything that comes up it, man. Pride, arrogancy, and of course, evil at the end of the day. And of course, that actor did not fear the Lord. He feared not having money more than not having the love of the Lord. So he invoked demons and devils to make himself act better. That's arrogance and that's pride. He wanted to be official. He wanted to be genuine. He wanted to have genuine wickedness. That's what he invoked Satan for. Genuine wickedness, man. Simply wanting that is wicked enough, man. And actually doing that to have a more organic organic sound in your soul, whatever, is even over the top of wickedness, man. Just for money, just for fame, just for everything that's gonna be destroyed anyways, you know. But this what the Lord hate, the evil way, man. Arrogance and of course the heathens, and He's gonna destroy to people because of it, because they fall after these vain things. This is Romans chapter 12 verse 21. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good, man. That's what you're supposed to do when you tempted in any terms. Of course, you can be smart with it and agree with your adversary quickly. It's like Esau, messing with you or whatnot, But that's another thing. But when you have actually a wicked thought, you're gonna have that. Not a wicked thought, but a vain thought at least. That's gonna happen because you're in the flesh. But you're supposed to pray to not even, have. You're supposed to always be on the right side. Always be in the name of Yahweh in my side, and constantly be under His faith. From dust to dawn, dawn to dust, I believe. So come, man. That dude was overcome by lust and evil, man. He was overcome by pride to act better, so invoke demons, man. But so kind, that's what he's on. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh especially that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrine of devils, man. That's what he giving into. He's giving into doctrine of devils and seducing spirits. Of course, the spirit of Esau, man. The spirit of Cain, man. The spirit of death. That's all he invoking. That's all that money gonna give you. He Matawaf, death, man. Being a part of the new system, he gonna be the first. Well, not the first one, but he a jester. So he